Hello, good morning to everyone. Welcome to Patil Positive channel. Today I am going to discuss about library and its important in our day-to-day life. Let me start. In our society for library, we call so many names like a storerooms of books, homes of books, Saraswati temple, etc. in different names. It is called by so. Of course, library has been designed and differently arranged, and it has been arranged beautiful books which has been written by so many poets, poetries for seeing also. Library looks beautiful because it has some rules and regulations. Books have been arranged in a systematic way, and one guard has been arranged for caring and maintaining properly. He has additional work like take caring about the books, and he has to count, and he has to take weekly magazines every week to pick from postman and then arrange them in a library that at posta every week. Library is like a temple because for this temple anyone can visit this place no matter how you are old, no matter how you are young or a child or a parents, because all have a right to come with the library. But whoever visiting this library, they have to follow some rules that must be regarded here. After reading the book, they need to keep their books in a library itself, and whoever wish to take this book along with their home, they wish to take and read. After reading, they have to revisit the library and return to that book is compulsory. As I said earlier, library is helpful to everyone. Library, we are not only getting a books. Other than books, we are seeing magazines, newspapers, studies books, and NCERT books, etc., etc. And day to day, new books are added which were arranged and which were getting in the library itself. See friends, here I wish to tell one small story that shows really the importance of the library itself. In one small village, there was a one family. In that family, both father and mother, and they have a one un, both are uneducated, but they have a two children. He has two children; those are very intelligent in studies because they were very interested in studying itself. That's why, and they have another opportunity that opposite to their house only there is one school which was newly built. One day when in their school, that one sir said, do homework or do some essay on topic called a dowry. They said that like that homework. Then after coming, they started thinking, we don't know about anything about a dowry and all, how we should write this have homework and all. They ask their parents also don't know about that. If they know also, they don't know too much about it. They start thinking. Then they decided to go to their friends like Sahana. One name is Sahana friends. They wish to go to her friend because she is rich family, because Sahana is from the rich family. So if we visit means she have books, she will give, we will success our homework like that they were think. Then they visit her home and they ask her, give book about the dowry. I will need this one, please give, like that they said. But Thana said she is like angry and she is having some bad character and all. So she said, no, I will not give. I need to write like that, she said. And she said lastly that, no, I will not give to poor people. You are like that only. No, I will not give. Please go, like that, she said. So they started crying about that. What she said, no, they felt very unhappy for that. So they started crying and they came return to their home. Then they decided to go to their sir's home and tell, they need help, no, so they needed help and they give suggestion. So they went to their sir's home who has given homework. After reaching the sir's home, they started crying. That time sirs asked them, saw and asked them, why you were crying, like that sir asked. That time they both said, sir, you were given homework, but we don't have any about at least pitch of a knowledge about that matter. How we should complete that homework? We were not getting any idea. Please tell sir what we should do. Like that, they both said with crying face. That time, sir said, hey, no, this is not a crying matter. Please stop crying. I will give solution. Hereby only one library is there. Please go and take books. So many books are there. Take one good selected book and you will get more knowledge. After reading that, you will write so many pages of essays. How you are crying, go there. Like that, sir said. Then both they were decided to go to library nearby, which was nearby their home. Then after reaching the library, they got so many books about that matter, like dowry itself. They after getting that book, they start reading peacefully in library itself. They start reading. Both were taken one book and they start reading. After reading, they come to know about that matter, full information. Then after getting information, they kept that library in library that book. After returning to home, they start writing in their own style, which about that dowry topic. Writing, still that they completed 10 to 20 pages. Then they become happy because their homework were did know they already done. Then they felt very happy. Next day morning they went to the school. That time in the class, in the morning of the class, sir asked to all who were did homework, who were not did homework, who were not did, please stand up. Like that, sir said, who were not did, they will stand up and they got punishment itself. Who did homework, they stand up and they who were did no, they were reading that what they were written about that essay and all. That her friend Sahana is there, no, she wrote only one page it seems. So she is sir, okay, sit like this, sir said. But when come to these girls, both girls, no, they have 10 to 20 pages information itself. They start reading and they have well knowledge about that. So they start reading with interestingly by listening that, after reading that, sir given clap and our student given clap, because by reading that she is also getting good information. All girls and all students were listening that information and getting good information. By that only, sir said, see, this is what those girls did, because of their hard work, because of their their willingness to do study, because of their interest in studies, they come with me. I give one solution, they got that solution and they got that answer. Now they are spreading their knowledge to everyone by reading this. Now these informations were reaching every people and every student, it seems. We are giving essays competitions like these, all are giving for this reason only. And how students were utilizing this, that is the most important thing is happening here. And the most important another thing is library, because that time so start explaining about the library systems, because our student won't get all books in their houses, because not all students like rich only, like poor only. Some people will rich, some people will poor people. So whoever not getting books like poor people, they have another chance to read a books in a library itself. It is free, no? If you want, which you should go to library, it seems. Whatever you want, how much time you want, you can sit, you can read, and you can keep their books in library itself and come to home. That's all. Sir said like that. Not only these girls, sir said, I said only to these girls who comes with me, but I am telling this to everyone who wants to get more knowledge, who want to spread their knowledge to everyone, who want to educate their life, educate their mind. They used to go to library and get some books and read and spread the knowledge. By this, not only one people get help, so many people will get help, like a poor people itself. See girls, this is one example which I have selected to explain with you all, because this story tell us that how knowledge will spread, how poor people get benefited, how library will helpful. So I selected today this library topic to explain you all. I suggested you friends to Go to library and read books. You will get more and more knowledge. This library is not only helpful in getting a knowledge, it is also helpful in so many things which we are not unknowing. It will help to knowing those all things, because with still the ending of the life, how much we were reading, how much we were knowing, that is endless. That that it tells that learning is endless in the life. So whenever you are getting free time, whenever you feel bored, whenever you are free, that time you can utilize that time for